Good afternoon and welcome. And today is March 5th, which means it's time to talk about my Dress Up Darling episode 9 review. Now, before I do this review of episode 9 of it, I have to say again, today is March 5th. You know why? Because today is Kitagawa's birthday. Yes, the GOAT. The GOAT this season. Happy birthday, Kitagawa. And for my message to you, keep on loving cosplay and keep on loving anime. And one more thing, you have a lot of competition this year coming out for Best Girl, and I really hope you get nominated. I really hope. Let's all pray that she gets first ballot pick for Best Girl this year. Even though there's a lot of competition coming around, we'll see. But still, please nominate her for Best Girl. Now, this episode really took in depth with Shinju, by the way. Last week's episode did give us more on the relationship between Gojo and Kitagawa. But this episode took it more and more in depth. Not in depth stories. More like every episode has a lesson. This lesson had it. And that's what makes My Dress Up Darling really special. This is why people watch it. This is why people read it. It's the thing about cosplaying and what you do and why you love it. It's that inspirational show that says, I want to cosplay. I want to cosplay. And like me, watching this show, it makes me really want to get into cosplay. Like, I cosplay, but not like them, you know what I mean? Not like Gojo's works and Kitagawa's exciting to do. It's no, you know what I mean? Like, I want to cosplay myself. Sure, it takes a lot of money to do it, but still, it's the love and the passion, that inspiration. You want to be that character. That's how it works. And so I watched My Dress Up Darling, and it really is that inspiration that you get from watching this. So without further ado, what I mean by that, you'll see what I mean in this review of episode 9 of My Dress Up Darling. Now, we kick things off with Kitagawa, just no hesitation whatsoever. The thing about Kitagawa is that she's that type of girl who does things without any hesitation at all. Even when she had to lift her dress up or anything. So earlier they go inside Gojo's room and just doing, measuring. And then she just lifts the shirt, she said, here, boop. Right off the bat, she's wearing the bottom swimsuit. She has, what's funny? Looking at that, what's funny? When they screenshot her butt part, I thought of this. I actually thought of this because when they really zoomed in on the bottom of her swimsuit, because she had a swimsuit, they posted it on Gojo's phone, but the bottom of the swimsuit, when I saw it, I'm like, is this Keijo? Is this really Keijo? I mean, the ass is in this one. Look, and I looked up in the back of her ass. I was like, is this not Keijo? Please don't let it be Keijo. And then when Gojo saw that, he literally got nutted. Like, the tissue in the background said it all. That's like Kazuya from Rent a Girlfriend. We saw the tissues right there, so you know what he was thinking the moment Kitagawa lifted her dress up. The moment she lifted her school dress up, that was the moment he got nutted. He's like, please. And he was trying to hide it. And he was like, don't think something. Oh, no. And I'm like, I understand Gojo, really. He cannot take a break. And with Kitagawa, her mistake was that she wore the wrong swim top. Like, she bought the swimsuit. She posted on Gojo what she was wearing. Then she got the bottom part right, but when she took off the shirt and just the white bra instead of like the swimsuit, she literally freaked out. So you have both of them freaking out. You have one who freaked out, busted a nut, just watching Kitagawa just lift her skirt up, and then you got the other one where Kitagawa just got the bra wrong and just all blushing. So I'm like, oh my god, they two are made for each other, and they've been like this since day one. They've been a couple since day one. I just hope Gojo realized it till now. But anyway, so we got Juju and Gojo just working on Juju, Gojo, and Kitagawa working their cosplay outfits, and we got to see the more detail in terms of like using the right makeup, using the right eyelashes. They had some really good animations, really fantastic animations, including Kitagawa's. Her animation when she saw Juju in the outfit, she was all screaming for joy. And the part when she was blowing on the button to make the pin, you gotta love the animation for this. And I feel like every animation gets better and better and better every single time. And you know, we had, you know, My Dress with Darling has a lot of episodes that's good. And I don't think there's one bad episode. I don't think there's one bad episode to make me think like, oh, this show sucks. No, no, it's really getting good. So when she put on a cosplay outfit, the white hair with her favorite character, she really jumped for joy. And again, I don't think as My Gist of Darling continues to grow, and I know positively we're getting a second season, I don't think there's not one bad cosplay outfit that I can't find nothing bad in Kitagawa's cosplays. I can't. You guys, I'm not sure you guys do, but I don't see nothing bad. So far, she wore every good cosplay outfit that we've seen her wear. There's not one bad thing about it. None at all. None. So, okay, now back to what I was saying. So they got to the place to do their photo shoot up, you know, the photo op thing, and then out come Gojo with a person. Now, I like what this episode did at first, because they went from transitioning from what happened to how it led to this moment. How it led to Shinju cosplaying as the guy. Like, it has that sort of transition from, okay, this happened minutes, like hours ago, and all that. So it makes sense. It makes sense. And again, I also like the part when Kitagawa wanted to take a photo with him. She's like, please let me take a photo with you. Please, please, please. That's like that in every convention. But like, okay, now back to what I was saying. We went from the transition of Kitagawa to like what made them Shinju cosplay. So Shinju, you know, cosplay, she wants to cosplay. Now, her reason for cosplaying makes a lot of sense. To sum up her reasons is like this. I'm jealous of Kitagawa, and I'm jealous of my sister, because they have the fatigue body to cosplay. They have the body to cosplay. I mean, when Juju in this episode, when we saw Juju in her black outfit with the gold buttons, the first thing that came to my mind was Sarafa the Yen. And if you watch Sarafa the Yen with the vampires, you understand where I'm coming from. But still, with Shinju, you know, Juju's younger sister, she's saying, oh, Juju has the body of a cosplayer, meaning she could fit good as that character, and even Kitagawa. She looks down on herself because she don't realize she could fit that character or any character she likes because of her body, because of how she looks and how tall she is. That's a problem. That's why she's jealous. She's envious of them. I get that. You see, I understand Shinju's frustrations, because we ourselves, some people, not saying I do, but some people don't like their body the way how it is, and they want to dress up like that character, even though they don't have the body for it. The makeup, the hair, the looks, they don't have nothing to go with that. So I get her frustration on that, and even to Gojo's confidence is saying stuff like, I went there and I saw people dressing up in different outfits. See, the moral of this episode is this. It doesn't matter how tall, how short you are, or the weight, or what gender. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you like to dress up as that character, you can do that. Here, I'll show you. You see? I have my One Piece hat here. I got the Luffy. Now, I don't have to, like, if I want to dress up as Luffy, yeah, I can wear the straw hat, and I don't have the, I don't have the muscles, like the stomach, abs things for Luffy. But I try my best to dress up as Luffy, given the circumstance. Like, I have the sandals, I have the hat, but it doesn't matter. You trying to cosplay. You're trying to cosplay, and that's all that matters. Like when I went to the Love Live meetup, when I went to the Love Live cosplay meetup at Anime NYC, I wanted to dress up like Rico because Rico's my favorite idol. And sure, I have like the tracksuit Rico shirt that Rico has in the app game. Sure, I may not have and my hair's a little short and the wig is a little short, but still, it doesn't matter. As long as you like the character and you want to be that character, give it a try. That's all. So, with the fan service involved, now here's where the fan service gets involved in this one. Here's where the fan service gets a little involved. Shinju wants to cosplay. See, at first he thought it was a cos. Now, at first, Gojo thought, like, okay, it's going to be a magical girl, all that stuff, because, you know, she's a female. But no, she wants to cosplay as a guy. And his reaction, like, a guy. His reaction is so good. So she wants to cosplay because it reminds her of her sister. So she put on the school uniform. And boy, you're talking about bust that big and break it. That's damn. Damn. I mean, I honestly, she's confidence is key. Honestly, trying to squeeze like. Still couldn't do it. She just the button was so busted. The button was so sharp. It hit like a blade. It went and hit the wall. It hit a wall so bad. You know what that scene reminds me of? It reminds me of Lukawa from Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid. Remember that scene where Soto gave her a shirt, a cat shirt, and it ripped. Like that side couldn't fit Lukawa, and she breaks. So I'm looking at this. I'm like, oh god. Oh god, we're gonna look at the bust now and all that. Here we go. And yeah, she tried on the pants, and we show a little of her butt thing. I get that. But still, Gojo was focusing on her getting her props right. The wig and the shoulder blades for her and the wrap thing to tighten up her chest. All that. Everything was good. And then when she came out dressed like him perfectly, her sister, Juju and Kitagawa was like, oh, you look great, can I take a picture? You look great. They were all cheering for her. They love it. They loved it so much. They weren't even in jealous mode. They were actually fascinated by this because of Gojo. And I gotta say, Gojo has stepped up. He's that guy who gives confidence to every person, to these three girls, Juju, Shinju, and Kitagawa. He's giving them confidence. And confidence is key when you cosplay. And like I said it before, doesn't matter your height, doesn't matter your weight, doesn't matter all that stuff. You love cosplaying, give it a try. That's all it is to it. So again, I love her outfit. You know, props for Shinju trying to cosplay as a guy. I think give her mad props. And her love for cosplaying was hiding along. It's like being a photographer. She wants to do cosplaying with her sister. And who doesn't? Who doesn't? So after watching this episode, it was a really, really funny episode. It did have some funny moments where Gojo almost busted a nut. Kitagawa embarrassed her in a bra. The emotions, the laughter in this one was really great. But the key thing to this episode was Gojo's will to help out a fellow cosplayer and a sister who's afraid of cosplaying but gave it a try to embrace their cosplayness. That really is good. So here's a question I'm gonna ask yourselves. Despite being a great episode, here's the thing: is Shinju, Juju's sister, waifu material? I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why she's not waifu material. I'm gonna tell you why. You see, when it comes to waifus, it has to be that certain gap and a certain thing. I don't want to go over the top of it, but what I mean is like this. Take Kana from Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid. Sure, Kana is like over 900-year-old, but dragon, which is everybody says she's illegal, but it's that height. You see where I'm getting at? I mean, one wife was Sumi. From Rent a Girlfriend. She's the height and she's the perfect waifu. And now I knew saying like, oh, she's tall, but here's where I'm gonna break it down a bit. Juju's sister, Shinju, sure, she's tall, but she has the bust. Okay, but she's in middle school. You see where I'm getting at? Yeah, she's the height. But no, she's that. That's the problem. She's not waifu material in that kind of sense. Sure, Juju can take the cake. I get that. Sure, Kitagawa is definitely waifu material. But when I look at Shinju, I'm like, no. You see, in other words, you gotta know your limits. And that ain't one. That's what I'm trying to say. So anyway, this was a great episode. Like I said, this was a great episode. And again, Gojo's confidence to get her into cosplaying is really great. So I can't wait to see more of the cosplayiness that Gojo has, and the effort is to make Kitagawa outfits, Juju and Shinju's cosplays. We're gonna see a lot more. And again, March 5th, Kitagawa's birthday. Congrats on her birthday. I hope she does really well in the future, and she's going to end up with Gojo in the future, so we all know that's going to be true. So again, happy birthday, Kitagawa. And again, remember, it doesn't matter how old, the height, weight. If you love cosplaying, just get into cosplaying. Just give it a try. And don't let no one judge you on what you dress up as. Just go in there and give it a shot. So thank you for watching my review of my Dress Up Darling episode 9. I look forward for next week's episode, and I'm sure you will.